Hey everybody, it's Harriet Scott and Ronan Keating from Magic Breakfast, and once again we are delighted to be launching Mission Christmas on Magic.
Now, it's a sobering thought, but many children risk waking up on Christmas Day with no presents whatsoever. It is a luxury that many families simply can't afford. Well, at Mission Christmas, we believe that every child deserves a visit from Santa.
So without further ado, let's take a look at the journey a Mission Christmas present takes from donation to making a child's Christmas one to remember.
Well, we've been shopping and we've bought a virtual reality headset and this Star Wars Build Your Own computer game, which we've entrusted to our good friend and colleague Nick Snaith, who's going to show you exactly where you can find Mission Christmas donation boxes. Over to you, Nick.
Thanks guys. Now these Mission Christmas Donate boxes are located in every Benson's for Beds and Harvey's store up and down the country, and you very generous people are going to be donating unwrapped gifts so that we can distribute them to disadvantaged kids in time for Christmas Eve. Next time you're out doing a bit of Christmas shopping, if you could spare a few pounds and you could buy a little gift for a little boy or a little girl, it would really make their Christmas. It would light up their Christmas morning. It can be anything at all. It doesn't have to be expensive, doesn't have to be big. If you're out buying something for your teenage son or daughter, you could get something for another teenager. That would be great. And Gary here, who is one of the managers at this Benson's for Beds and Harvey's store, knows all about your generosity, because last year you were involved with the Cash for Kids Mission Christmas, weren't you?
Yes, I was, Nick. Yeah.
You had one of these very boxes.
We were overwhelmed by the results that we got. The boxes were overflowing.
Can you remember anybody in particular that donated anything in particular last year?
A customer came into the store to look for furniture products, didn't know really what was going on. We explained to her what was going on, and she proceeded to go up to the local shop and buy a load of jigsaw puzzles and bring them back and stick them in her box.
Oh,
Great.
I want her to be my nan. She sounds lovely. We're hoping for just as good a response this year, and I'm sure we'll get it. I'm going to kick things off right now because I bought some gifts that the Magic presenters have bought, and they're down here. So let me just see what we've got. Ronan's present here, I'll stick that in. We've got Harriet's. This is from me. Electric stunt buggy. What's this? Emma B's scratchy scratch paper. From Richard Allinson, a 3-in-1 lip kit. Right, I'm going to stick those in there. I'm going to hand the baton over to Eloise now, who's going to track these presents from this store all the way to a Mission HQ.
Thanks, Nick. OK, our prezzies have all arrived on the Benson's for Beds and Harvey's lorry, all ready to be dished out at the Mission Christmas HQ. I've got all of the gang's prezzies here from Magic, and I'm going to add my own. The Ray Frame. It's a light-up message board. I reckon it's perfect for teenagers. Now let's go and sort them. Now the toys have reached Mission HQ, all of the amazing volunteers are busy packing and sorting them, ready to get them to disadvantaged children all across the country in time for Christmas morning. There are 22 different Mission HQs just like this all across the UK. Thousands of organisations supporting disadvantaged children supply for toys on their behalf. Once they're packed and sorted into gender and age, they're put into boxes ready to be collected. I'm here with Debbie, and Debbie, you're volunteering this year. What motivated you to do it?
Seeing the signs on the way to work last year, not being able to really participate, our company encourages us to take 5 volunteer days a year if we can, and it's for children. There's nothing really better than that, is there?
Amazing. Thank you so much. You're going to help me pack a box?
Yes.
Should we go and do that?
Yes. This is the male 3 to 5 years aisle.
Wow, so many toys. We've got to start with Hungry Hippos.
Yep.
Pile
Mega
it
blocks.
up, Debbie.
Lovely.
Yes.
What about this?
Oh, yeah, that looks amazing.
Yep. Great.
Every year, Mission Christmas struggles to fulfil requests for babies and teenagers. So if you're thinking of buying one extra gift this Christmas, maybe you could buy for one of these age groups.
I'm here with Laura from Community Children's Complex Care. Laura, you're one of the beneficiaries responsible for distributing some prezzies to the kids. What do you think that means to them?
I work with children who are very disadvantaged. I work with children who are very poorly, have very complex health needs. Parents often can't work because of the needs of the children, and it's up to me and my team to help support these children so they can be at home rather than in hospital. So bringing presents to them on Christmas, it's just brilliant because they wouldn't get anything otherwise.
So what's it like going to actually give them the prezzies?
It's really good. I get to know my children very well. They often have been in hospital so much that they see uniforms and they get very scared. So to bring them a present just helps alleviate that fear and that worry that something bad is going to happen. It just makes Christmas more wonderful.
I'm here with Nicola. She works at a primary school, and Nicola, you're one of the people responsible for dishing out all our goodies to children.
The best part of all this is when I see the relief on the parents' faces when I call them into school and I share that actually I've been able to get some gifts to help donate so that they can give their children Christmas presents on Christmas Day. Several families that I've worked with are not able to afford the basics, they're not able to put the heating on or have a warm meal, and they have spoken to me about the guilt that they feel not being able to do those things and to buy their children Christmas gifts. So to be able to take the pressure away from the Christmas gifts and to ensure that these children, it's not just a Christmas gift, it means they can also have the heating on and a cooked meal on Christmas Day. So that this charity is just amazing.
Thanks to everybody who donates, because otherwise these children won't have anything, and it's not worth thinking about.
Thank you to everybody that donates and for obviously all you guys for making this happen every single year.
It's a really simple thing to do.
It totally is, and now you've seen what happens to a donated gift. Every donation will be making its way to Mission HQ, just like this, before being distributed in time for Christmas Eve.
And there is still time to get involved with Mission Christmas. Please donate a new and unwrapped gift. Drop it into your nearest Benson's for Beds or Harvey's by December the 18th, please, and you will help make someone's Christmas that extra bit special.
And remember, it's really important, please, 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 that the gift is new and to keep it in its original packaging as well. To locate your nearest Benson's for Beds or Harvey's and to find out more about the brilliant Mission Christmas, just go to the website magic.co.uk.
And thank you.
Happy Christmas.